Boydie Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Dr. Stone, chapter 158. So, last chapter was really interesting because we learned about what happened the day before humanity was turned to stone. And Senku sent his research to Dr. Zeno, and Senku's been researching the petrified swallows for a minute, and we got to see that what the CDC was doing, and we also know where we're at now. We were at Pinnacles National Park when Dr. Zeno and his crew petrified. Of course, one of the Simps had a piece of platinum in his mouth. So, yeah, obviously, Dr. Zeno's got to know about the platinum. He has to. Anyway, the other thing I found very interesting was the timing of their revival from the petrification, Senku and Dr. Zeno's revival. But anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And God damn it, Boichi. Oh, this art. Let me read this quote first, and then I'll talk about the art. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. And that quote is by Aristotle. And God damn it, Aristotle is deep. Boichi, this art is just, and I gotta say, ever since One Punch Man chapter 132 came out, and Murata gave us that freaking godly art, the mangaka are really stepping it up. And I don't know if it's because I tweeted some of that said art to Boichi that we're getting this, but I kind of would like to think so. But this is freaking gorgeous, Boichi. Holy shit, this is beautiful. Oh god, I really want to believe that because I tweeted the art to Murata's art to Boichi's. That's why the art is like, oh god, this art is so beautiful. Holy shit, Boichi, you really stepped it up this week. Anyway, chapter 158 is titled Who's the Scientist? So, Senku, you and Zeno used to be science mentor and mentee, and you both woke up at the same time and set your sights on nitric acid. One is using science to create tools that help people. The other is using science to create tools that kill. That's the long and short of it. So the elite team of superheroes was standing by in silence, obeying the command to stay awake all this time. And now look at how many of us have survived. And no rest for the weary, huh? There may be a slight time lag for some, but I suspect they'll revive at any moment. The event staff who were there that day probably heard Stan's orders too. That would have been their one chance to stay awake. No, I doubt these ordinary folks could have. Yeah, the power of thirst, man. There's that ring. It's a ring! Bah! Amazing how it stayed preserved like that. We were statues made out of some mystery mineral, so that guy's mouth acted like a time capsule for a few millennia. This is platinum! Fantastic, truly elegant! One could imagine that in the stone world, if the World MMA champion had somehow survived, the planet would be his for the taking. But with this bit of platinum, we could start producing nitric acid on a massive scale and take the initiative with science and military might. You know what I find interesting? I have to mention this because before I recorded this live reaction, I recorded my live reaction for Hell's Paradise Shigekuraku, and an underlying theme in that manga, and we saw it literal like it manifested. And is yin and yang, and I feel like we're getting that here too. It's just really weird. It's weird. God, it's just a weird coincidence because we have Zeno who's using the platinum for weaponry, mass producing weapons, and then we have Senku who's using the platinum and the nitric acid for the complete opposite. It's just very interesting. Oh god, it's just so interesting that we have the same kind of underlying theme going on. It's just very fascinating. There's the castle. Yes! None can threaten us now. With my science and my childhood friend Stanley's proficiency with firearms, I shall lead this new world as its unquestioned ruler. I believe we can do it. Isn't that right, Stan? Yes, yeah, we can. Anyone else notice like the parallel that's happening here? We got it's the polar opposite. Where Stan is smart and fucking useful, and friggin' Taiju, yeah, he's useful in his own way, but he's fucking stupid. Boichi, you are a goddamn genius, man. I see what you're doing. What the heck are they talking about over there? There's almost something kind of sexy about that one Senku guy. Is Dr. Zeno a former NASA scientist? A friend of Zeno's maybe? Whatever the case, maybe I'll sniff it out. Just gotta get close, all casual like. And yeah, I'm realizing it now. Luna is Kohaku's opposite. God, this yin yang theme is just, oh god. I don't know why I didn't realize it sooner. Because I'm Luna, the smoothest operator. You're telling me the pro who helped us make rockets is the big boss of these bad guys? Again, got the yin yang thing going on. Taiju's polar opposite is fucking Stan, who is not a huge ass loudmouth or a dumbass. Very slick, and he's stealthy, and he's smart. God, I love the yin yang and the / polar opposites. Fucking love it. He's here on the deck. This is it. Time for Dr. Taiju to say bye-bye. All I have to do is point to my right side. Then Stanley will shoot this guy, and victory is ours. I mean, right? The whole point of that was the whole point of this. I'm Luna, the capable gal. We ought to be grateful. We ought to be grateful to Luna for this killer bit of info. Because if Dog Zeno is our enemy, then the Medusa could be our ace in the hole. Can we use it again? Nah, battery's dead, as you all know. Then how's it gonna help? It's gonna be bait, no shit. More than anyone, Dog Zeno knows how strong scientific weapons can be, and he's the type to take over this new world with them. The Medusa is a piece of super science, so there's no way he can ignore it. Ha! So it doesn't matter that we can't use it ourselves, because this enemy is a talented science user. We can make out the Medusa to be some ultimate invincible weapon. Also, I gotta point out, before I continue, I gotta point out something. I totally forgot to mention this. You know how Zeno was saying that he's a dictator? He's gonna be a dictator and they could take over the world. Yeah, sir, you are underestimating humanity. Humanity ain't gonna tolerate that shit. Because just like Senku, someone will rise up and they will whoop your sorry ass. Just saying. Especially with Senku building a science army. Or no, warnings. Senku building his kingdom of science. You wouldn't have known about. You wouldn't have known someone was up in here. Until Senku came. You wouldn't even known about a possibility of revival fluid until Senku came. Anyway. Come on, just point. No, point at Dr. Taiju. Just gotta move this finger so simple, then it's all over. Keep calm, play it smooth. Let's get you some first aid below deck. I can't. What's my deal? I'm the smoothest operator. I'm the capable gal, and yet, fine, if nothing else, I gotta get a message across. Possible friend of Zeno's, guy named Senku. Miss Luna's saying something. Senku. Uh-oh. Oh, Zeno's gonna know. Senku! Senku, I was about to send out the time broadcast, but, when I went to tinker with the equipment, it started making noises like Piga! It scrambled. A message sent, via an actual encryption device. Passing secrets to each other? No fair. Yeah, secrets don't make friends. Must be Dr. Zeno and his people. Encryption? Can't we crack the code? Not without a spectral analyzer. Obviously I've got no clue what that is. Well, no fucking shit. But it sounds kind of impossible. Wait, the message itself doesn't matter. Point is, it started right after I spotted Luna sneak over there, so the enemy is lurking nearby. Luna, you fucking dumbass. You ain't the smoothest gal. You ain't the smoothest operator. You fucking dumbass. You may be capable, but you're a dumbass. Okay, looks, hold on a second. Okay, looks like, you're Dr. Taiju. Don't shoot, Stan! Dr. Taiju is a decoy. The enemy's true leader is a scientist by the name of, Senku. He figured it out. Senku Ishigami. A sniper! We've got a sniper! Yay! In the trees! The sniper in the trees! Yeah! You got exposed, motherfucker. Luna, you dumbass. You should have said your shit and ran. You should have said, Senku and just was like, it just, like, bounced. That's what you should have done. Because you've exposed yourself, fucking dumbass. Jesus Christ. You see what I mean? That their crews are like, I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. Their crews are like polar opposites, man. Because you got the Sims, and I totally realized this too. You got the Sims too, right? And the Sims, which are supposed to, my guess, are supposed to be Kimuro and Gimro. Notice how fucking useless they are compared to Kimuro and Gimro? We can't do, dude. I don't know why I didn't realize that sooner. Yeah. But yeah. Busted. But what's gonna happen to Jen now? Uh-oh. What's going to happen to Jen? Jen better get the fuck out of there. Oh, shit. Jen's better have a trick up his sleeve. He better have an escape plan. I'm worried about my boy. But damn, Ryusui, dude, that sneaky ass mofo. I love him. I love Ryusui so goddamn much. He knew. He figured it out. But, it's gonna be interesting to see what Zeno does. But again, this chapter proved my point about what I said, was saying. Zeno is underestimating humanity. He is. He thinks the majority of humanity is full of fucking morons. If humanity started from square one, that humanity is fucking stupid, and that he's superior, and that he could just take over them easily. Dude, are you stupid? With his science, he'd be able to do it. Well, sure, right now, yeah, maybe. Right now he can, but he's got to deal with people with like Senku who can adapt and outsmart you. And Senku has a crew. You got Senku who has a crew as well. And plus Senku, unlike your dumbass who's focused on weapons, Senku is being more strategic. Whereas you have where you have Zeno who's so power hungry and just focused on, getting his weapon stock and focused on gaining power. And speaking of hungry, goddamn, I should need to eat my breakfast. Focused on gaining power, that he's not thinking, and focused on right now, he's not thinking about the bigger picture. Whereas whereas Senku is being more strategic, and it's reflected in the past couple of we've seen it reflected in the past couple of chapters. Senku's thinking about the bigger picture, which is great. And fuck, we've seen it throughout this manga. Senku has been thinking about the bigger picture from the start. That's just how he is. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this chapter. And do you guys agree with me that we have like, similar to what, especially if you guys read Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku like I do, and also we have it with Twin Star, Exorcist, and series like A of No Exorcist. And to an extent, you could say with the Warrior No Seraph, there's a lot of series that have this kind of underlying theme. Do you think we kind of have like a yin-yang kind of thing going on, where we have like literally like polar opposites with the crew? It's just so interesting. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what I'm doing. I want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Dr. Stone content. There's a few ways you can do that. You donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe. Purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.